This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you with another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all my supporters out there. I want to appreciate everybody who come to the channel. And I appreciate all the good comments and stuff that y'all bringing. Now, right now, the 2A community look like a genius. I'm talking about, we've been talking about this for a long time in this country. We've been talking about all types of stuff that we need to be doing to prepare. I'm talking about, we've been fighting for the Constitution. We've been fighting to uphold the Second Amendment. Right now in this country, this shows you how important the Second Amendment is. And it's very telling, people. I'm talking about, you know, the more I look at the news, the more I see stuff that's going on, it just shows how important the Constitution, the Second Amendment is to this country. So many people has been asleep at the wheel when it comes to the Second Amendment. All the stuff that we've been through, all the states that we went and, you know, we rallied and stuff like that against the gun grabbers and stuff like that. And now we're looking like genius and everything. You know, the 2A community ain't crazy as people think they are. And you have a lot of people, so, you know, saying all this stuff about the 2A community. But right now, look what's happening. We having people joining into the fight and don't even know it. You know, you have first-time gun owners are standing in line. I'm talking about at one of my local gun shops there, before they even opened up, there was over about 200 people standing in line. This is happening all across the country. The media is not talking about that because people fearing security right now, protection. I'm talking about with all this stuff going on and stuff that we have going on, people, the other things are still happening. Robberies, home invasions and stuff like that. People still being attacked. So at the end of the day, after all said and done, your personal protection is very important. And the ones who has been, buying, stockpiling and doing everything that they're supposed to do, hey, you're a genius right now. I'm talking about, there's people out there who, say, well, you don't need this, you don't need that. I said for a long time, I'd rather have it and don't need it and don't have it. And a lot of you think just like I am. So, right now we're having people going from stockpiling to hoarding. Fear, because of fear. Fear has been unleashed in this global economic situation that we're in. I'm talking about the conspiracy theorists are out. I'm talking about they're out of the box and everything. Now, I'm not against all conspiracies because there's a lot of things that make you scratch your head what's going on when it comes to the situation that we're dealing with. How this situation got to it, got to where it at. We're not prepared for it. And a lot of people, I said for a long time, depend on the government. The government only can do so much. You have the feds pretty much trying to uphold the market. The market is giving it a thumbs down. I'm talking about everything. It's not a financial problem. It's a health problem. But then it leads to a financial problem. Then it leads to what? Personal protection. I'm talking about, it's like three categories that we're dealing with right now. And people are basically trying to survive. I'm talking about, you have people who've been talking about how to survive, do all these types of things and live on your own and stuff. Society has depended on the things such as, we go to the market, we buy our food, it's already cut up. I'm talking about everything is already prepared for us and stuff. And, a lot of us has been talking about on many of these social media accounts and stuff, how to survive, protect yourself and everything. That's what it leads back. With all this technology stuff that we got going on, it leads right back to the basics of survival in the situation that we're in. And, right now, you have people just panicking. You have grocery stores getting out of control. You have people waiting in line before, gun shops to open up. Places where, they go shop for food and supplies. People just waiting in line. And, soon as folks open their doors, everything has been bum rushed. You have people, just temper is high right now. And, I just got out and, I'm just mingling, listening to people. People want to know what's going on, trying to figure out, more information and, where everything is leading to. You have a lot of misinformation out there. I'm talking about, I had heard it all from different people, out in the public, saying that, hey, they're going to shut down everything for 2 weeks, the self-quarantine, the communities and, just so much going on. But when it comes to personal protection, I'm talking about right now, I'm talking about you have states that are pretty much voting for the disaster, the power of, a lot of these states to, to push some type of restriction on stuff. Now we have states right now who are limiting crowds and stuff. They was saying that you can't have a crowd over 100 people in a gathering. Now they done cut it down to 50. This is what's going on right before your eyes. Next thing you know, it's gonna be 25, and just continues on and on and on. I'm talking about this non-stop because you got a lot of people now supposed to be in self-quarantine and stuff like that. And the government is trying to put a handle on this stuff, but with the mainstream media, we're in an election environment. You have the candidates who are trying to run against the president and everything in this country. I'm talking about, they all over the place. I'm talking about they trying to say they the better candidate and everything that they're prescribing is even worse to make it'll make the situation worse. So I'm talking about right now, people don't have no faith in the government right now. And one thing that people do believe that the government might put restrictions when it comes to buying firearms. So that's why you have people now are panic buying. They're rushing to gun shops and stuff. I'm talking about you have shops that said that, they haven't seen this since the Obama eras for 8 years. I'm talking about you having records being broken when it comes to people buying ammunition and personal protection and supplies and stuff like that, survival things. I'm talking about, I watched a video where you have this guy he's been having a survival shop for 50 years, and he has sold stuff that hasn't moved in 5 to 10 years in his store. Blown, I'm talking about gone. So that tell you the environment that we in and stuff. So, I put together a clip and everything to show you, some of the chaos and stuff that is going on. But at the end of the day, you must be prepared. I'm talking about, there's a lot of news and headlines and stuff out there. There are a lot of people sitting in all these types of direction. But at the end of the day, I'm talking about, you need to be prepared for you and your family. Because like I said before, at the end of the day, I'm talking about if things spill out into the streets and, they start, stores and stuff start closing and ration really pick up. You have people hoarding soap, sanitizer, paper towel, toilet tissue. I'm talking about now the police is being stretched because now they've been put in retails. They're working massive hours and stuff. And you have people, catching this super bug and stuff that's going on. And, like I said before, law enforcement is, no different than the citizens and stuff like that. What about your National Guards and stuff? Can they catch this and spread it? I'm talking about, we can go on, conspiracy theorists is talking about this and stuff. I'm hearing a whole lot of stuff. I'm talking about, that's not out, out of my, my sights that this thing could get crazy. We don't know if there's some type of experiment that's been unleashed on this earth. I'm talking about, we don't know. I'm talking about there's a lot of stuff out there. But, like I said, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist. I'm not trying to, make, drive people crazy or just panic or pander to what's going on. I'm just telling you people, there's a lot of uncertainty out there in every sector in this country right now. Every sector. The markets, the government, the citizen. I'm talking about, when you're talking about stabilizing the country, I'm talking about, first of all, we have to get a cure for whatever, this thing is. I'm talking about, you got some on this side say, hey, it's worse than the flu. Some saying it's not worse than the flu. But, when it comes to the death and stuff in this country, when it comes to the superbug, I'm talking about it's being minimalized. But nobody knows because, there's so much uncertainty. We don't know if, these numbers are correct or not correct. So at the end of the day, people prepare. Prepare for what's coming that we don't know. I'm talking about this could be over with next week. It could be over with in 2-3 months. We don't know. We don't know how far government will use their powers on the citizen. That's what we've been talking about up here. Especially when it comes to a lot of these red flag laws and stuff that we've been talking about. And red flag laws is going to be used. I'm talking about, this situation here is going to, brainstorm, a whole lot of stuff when it comes to these red flag laws and stuff like that. And you have states. And you have the gun grabbers now who are getting control, getting power, asking for more power of the state to do more things. So, restrictions on farms and stuff like that, because they are watching that. And you still have your anti protesters out there when it comes to farms. They're still out there. They're not stopping because of this situation. So just want to talk about that a little bit. I got a clip prepared so you can watch and everything. So this is This Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Right there, see it?
Yeah, but there's hella people right there. You got this shit hit the fan, guys. What's going on here? Like they have a lot of guns still.
I just wanted my part. I just wanted the grip.
But you know, it's crazy out here. You're not ready?
Across the country, well, they are stocking up on guns and ammunition.
Yeah, this is also happening right here in Arizona. Fox 10's Matt Golka is live tonight with details. Matt?
Well, Linda and Matt, another symptom of everything that's going on, panic buying has extended to personal protection. A Mesa gun store telling us they haven't seen sales spike like this in quite some time, and a majority of the customers coming through the doors, first-time buyers.
If you can't buy toilet paper, I guess you buy guns and ammo.
Although the guns and ammo might not help when nature calls. Guns Etc. owner Ron Sega says he hasn't seen sales like this since the 8 years former President Barack Obama was in office.
He was the best gun salesman there ever was. So, yeah, that was the scare for 8 years. We're going to take your stuff away from you.
Now, a different kind of fear. Coronavirus uncertainty has led to a spike of guns and ammo sales at his store.
We sold upwards of 40 to 50 guns yesterday alone.
That is a big uptick from a typical day before the virus impacted the country.
Last 3 years, 3 or 4.
Andrew Weiner isn't a first-time buyer, but wanted to beat the rush.
Kind of a normal purchase. I got a bachelor party for myself coming up, and I'm pretty sure we're going shooting, so I want to buy before everybody else panic buys it.
And even though sales are good, it still doesn't all make sense to the people buying and selling.
What scares me about all of it, though, if this is the reaction to something like this, what are we going to do as a people when something actually happens? And I'm not saying this isn't a real thing. Don't get me wrong on that, but what?
People are concerned, probably should be, but to panic to go buy guns and ammo and toilet paper, I don't know, but that's for them to decide.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.